Hey, this is Wes Fryer. I'm here at the VA Medical Center in Salisbury, North Carolina on February 16th, 2024, and just had an appointment at the eye clinic. I want to reflect a little bit about medical care and specifically VA care. And I want to just start off by saying, well, number one, aren't these glasses awesome? I haven't had sunglasses for quite a while, and I'm so excited. With my civilian insurance, I wanted some Ray-Bans, and it was gonna be $800 to get a pair of sunglasses. I am not gonna pay $800 to get a pair of prescription sunglasses. The VA covers a regular prescription frame and lens, but then if I wanted to do the sunglasses, which I did, they paid for the frames and I paid for the lenses. I didn't get polarized. It's $177, okay? I'm paying for that. I am deeply appreciative for VA medical care. I was honorably medically discharged from the United States Air Force. And so like at age 23, I entered the VA system. Goodness gracious, you want to talk about feeling weird. You know, when you're 23 years old and you're in Lubbock, Texas at the VA outpatient clinic, and basically all the old guys, most of them, were not a lot of female veterans in the VA system at that time that I saw. They're World War II vets, they're Korean vets, there's Vietnam vets, and it's just weird. Look, there are issues with every kind of medical care, and it's a bummer that it took me a year and a half to get this appointment. And there's different reasons for that. I teach school. I'm a middle school teacher, and I have limited ability outside of the summer, to come and have appointments. And the eye clinic is very popular. But I am so appreciative of the care that I receive. I'm thankful for the care my dad receives. My dad has wet macular degeneration, and so he gets these shots in his eyes, in his eyeballs, every 6 weeks. He has to go from Manhattan, Kansas over to Topeka to the larger VA clinic there. They cost like $1,000 a shot. It is crazy, but that is covered by the VA. And my dad, who is retired from the Air Force after 21 years, has TRICARE for life. So appreciative. But, we need to figure out how to take better care of people in this country. The medical system that we have, the insurance system that we have, I think has been mainly architected by lobbyists for companies. And when you realize that just about anybody in this country could have a devastating accident or illness that could completely bankrupt them, and that we have a number of countries in this world where medical care is free. The VA system that we have here in the United States is quite similar. And I know that that is not a dream. I mean, the VA is not, I'm not sitting here going, man, everything about this is wonderful. There's drawbacks, right? There's issues. You have to wait. And depending upon your situation, you may or may not be able to have immediate care. I'm not talking about crisis care. But man, it really is wonderful that our country takes care of veterans, that we have the Veterans Administration and the care that we do. And being here, being thankful for this care, and then just also reflecting upon the other experiences that I've had with our medical system, I know that we can take better care of all our citizens, okay? Not just the veterans and not just those who have served. We're an incredibly wealthy country. We are the wealthiest country in the entire world. And the number one defining value of our country should not be greed and how much money can we keep and can we pile up. In the 1950s, when President Eisenhower was our president, we had something called the liberal consensus. Oh my gosh, I just said the word liberal. We had a consensus about taxation and regulation. Some of that came out of World War I and World War II. There's been a lot of water under the bridge. I read, or actually listened to, a book called How the South Won the Civil War. And it's by a history professor. And she does a very powerful job explaining how it is that we've gotten to this point where a lot of folks in our country are very adamantly anti-regulation, right? Oh, government is evil. And, you know, it's basically their desire is to just reduce taxes as much as possible, be left alone, and not have government do anything. Let me tell you something. When you have good regulation and the good use of public funds, you end up with things like the highway interstate system that we have in this country, which is really the backbone of transportation in the United States. And you have a medical system like this VA system, which, no, it is not perfect. It is not wonderful in every way, but it is amazing in the sense that if you've served, if you have a service-connected disability, you have medical care. It varies in terms of, you know, it's different for different people. But my point is, we need to do a better job taking care of people when it comes to the healthcare system in America, in the United States. And I am thankful for the VA with all of its shortcomings. I'm thankful. And that's what I got to say. Have a great day.